We haven't got any heads yet. I turned it already. I did, I put it up more.
I think you still need to come a half a turn towards you.
I did.
Zeke, what are you doing?
I did an angle up and I did an up.
All right, let's see.
I'm sure they get a kick every night about how we have to argue about how to get this.
No, left, no, right, no, wait, no, half of one, no, up, down, okay, no, we got it. Yeah!
Hey, you got a head on this now. Here we go. Okay.
I think you should come more half a turn
Here we
towards
go.
you.
She's even getting ready to go get the BASKET.
Would you please get out of the way? Come on, watch out for, get out of Bailey's way.
Bailey, you want to get the basket? Bailey, get the basket.
Go get it, Bill.
You got it, Bailey.
Zeke, out of the way. Zeke. Goofball. No.
Well, they investigated Bailey's rear end today, and they
Oh.
and he said that.
Lovely discussion.
Right. Well, it's this. She's got this funny lump that's on the back of her rear, right above her tail, So there. And it's been bleeding for a good month or so, and we've been mopping it up, and it kind of got abscessy the other day, and we mopped that up and clean it up, and we've clipped the hair and stuff like that. And I'm finally, gee, I really should go and ask an opinion about it. And I get down there today, and apparently they told, well, clip the hair and wipe it up and keep it clean. They don't think it's cancerous. There's 95% chance it's not. And there again, we're into the anesthesia bit. She's old. I don't want to put her under anesthesia to cut that thing off. And they really saw no reason to do it either. He said, just keep mopping it up. So here you go, dog. Hey, get the basket.
Hey, girl.
Bailey.
Chaos knows it's food time. Go get the basket, Bailey.
Bailey's got to get the basket first.
Zeke, you need to get out of the way.
You got to get out of the way. Everybody out of the way.
Zeke, come on, go.
She got it. Get it, Bailey. You never got it. Get it, Bailey, the basket.
Good girl.
Get a girl. Good girl. She's got it. Oh,
She
she's
plowed
so
through.
good. She's
Good
good.
girl, just like Blount on the
Here you go. This is yours. Hey, right there.
Oh, is that mine?
That's yours.
But I have popcorn. I'm all set.
No, you've got dog food.
Oh, all right.
No, you have to go the other way. No, you go the other way. Call your dog, will you?
Look who the first
Hey.
one is here.
Call your
Yes,
dog.
Zeke.
There you go.
All right, no, Wanda's going first today.
I got all to
Good
myself.
girl, Wanda. Okay, then Zeke. Okay.
Why did you not want to do this
Zeke,
yesterday?
No. Chaos. Good girl. Good girl. No. Chaos. Good girl. Come here, Zeke. All right, wait. All right, and wait. Wanda. Good girl. Okay, Zeke.
How come she today she really wants this food and she wanted to get the basket and she did a good job and stuff. And yesterday she stuck her nose up at the whole project.
No, wait, no,
And
Chaos.
she even pushed
Good
chaos out of the
girl.
way today. Get out of here. That's
Good
not
girl,
yours.
Chaos.
No. This
Good
is
girl.
Bailey's.
Okay, Wanda.
No. You have to go see him. Go over there.
Good girl. Come here, Zeke. Come here, Zeke. Here you go, bud. Good boy. You missed a piece right here. Right there. Look.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
guys,
all.
You have no noses. My lab would have eaten my lap to get that off there.
No, there's just stuff on the floor. Oh dear, don't cough it up.
No yakking. Chaos. There you go, honey.
Right there.
All right, Zeke. All right, Bailey gets the last one because she came in. Oh, good girl, Bill. Okay, that's it. All done.
That's all.
All done. All gone. All done.
Can't have a spoon.
Good job, Bailey. Good job, Chaos. Good girl.
That's it. It's all done. Can't have a spoon. Spoon's all clean for tomorrow. Very clean spoon for tomorrow.
I need a towel.
Okay. Would you believe this? Here you go.
Hey, there you go. That'll do.
That'll work any port in a storm.
It'll work. Excuse me. I'm done. We're done.
Okay. What?
It's probably Grace. All right, Chaos, you need to go out? All right, time out. Whoops.
Okay, we're time out. Bailey wants to go too, probably.
All right, go ahead, Bale. Okay, let's go, Barky.
Don't shut the door all the way. Just leave it open a little bit. There you go.
Okay, so she can get in.
They'll open it, then you'll have to get up once. Otherwise, you get
Well,
up.
I still have to get up to let them in regardless.
Well, see, Bailey doesn't always bark. She's not as pushy as the other one. So
Oh.
poor Bailey stands out there in the cold.
No, but what I'm saying is, if she comes and pushes the door open, I have to get up to close the door.
That's right.
But if the door was closed and she was out there barking, I still have to get up once to open and close the door, so it's still one time.
No. Are you
Yes.
ready to listen?
Go ahead.
The problem is that Bailey doesn't bark. She's not as pushy as that other one. She's very polite.
I always know when she comes back.
How do you know?
She either whacks the door with her paw or she.
Well, yeah, because she expects it to open.
Well, okay, then I know she's there.
Well, yeah, but you don't always hear that. Sometimes she stands there very politely and waits.
Okay, but she's out with Chaos, so if the two of them come back together and Chaos barks, then I know they're
If they
there.
do, that's true. If she comes back early, she's standing there in the cold. Is that one
Alright.
throwing up in your lap?
No, she's not.
We have a cough.
Am I right, huh? Am I right?
I think we have a little bit of a cough going around. Don't tell me we don't need a cough on top of everything else.
Oh, thank you for the slobber, Zeke. Oh, Wanda's in my lap. That's it. We're official.
Okay, now what are we doing? Oh, big excitement. We're opening the oil bill. Remember? That's our one piece of mail today.
You want to man the keyboard, or would you like to do the writing on the board?
That's our only envelope is the oil bill.
So this must have come from
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
iHeart. Get your. Oh God. Time out. Oh, jeez Louise. Could you? Oh God.
Could I? I didn't do anything. I'm just opening the oil bill. Let's see.
Zeke, stay away from my laptop. That was disgusting.
It doesn't really tell. Oh, maybe this is it. Oh, okay. $737.89 worth of oil we got today. That's that other stuff. It's not oil, it's gas. It is.
That other stuff that's not oil.
It's gas, right?
I don't know.
Well, it's the one outside the barn in those great tanks instead of
Propane.
propane. That's gas. Isn't that gas?
Well, it is a type of gas.
What do you mean it's a type of gas?
Well, propane is a type of gas, is it not?
There's the door.
See? So now I have to get up and close it.
Well-
and then Chaos is going to come back, and I'm going to have to get up again.
But Bailey didn't have to stand in the cold.
Oh.
Besides, the other dog went out. That's the kind of good thing.
Zeke.
That'll be a small. This will be a very exciting mail call.
Get in.
Did Zeke come in? Oh, good.
Chaos is up there barking at somebody. Yes,
Okay.
good boy. Stay away from. No, get away from my laptop.
Okay, so did you want to write down the oil bill on your
I can't. I'm
whiteboard
all boxed in here.
with the Chewies?
Okay. What are we doing?
I just opened the oil bill for $729 or
Am I
something.
supposed to write that down?
No, we were arguing about what was gas.
Oh. I'm not sure this is appropriate for family TV.
It's not oil. It's gas.
I
Propane is gas,
I agree
isn't it?
with you. I agree.
Oh God, how can I have an argument if you're not willing to argue?
All I said was it's a type of gas. It's a type of gas.
How many types of gas are there? I
Well,
suppose there's methane that cows give off. There's that guy in Connecticut that's making more money on the methane than he is on the milk. Did you know that?
Is that right?
Yeah. Well, I've seen it on the internet, and you know that's true.
You have to get your nose away from my laptop. So if
Something's
it's on
wrong
the
here.
internet, it must be true.
Must be true.
It must be.
No, I think I read it someplace better, more reliably than the internet.
What?
A book,
Paper? A newspaper?
things like that. For Grace. This one's for Grace. It looks like it's hand creamy sort of stuff.
Oh,
Okay.
that stuff is great. Grace told me about that, and I bought some, and the cracks in the ends of my fingers are healing up like in 2 days.
Really?
Yeah.
I got them.
Oh, you use it, I'm telling you. this
I'll have to
stuff
ask
is
Grace
fabulous.
if I can borrow.
You put it on at night and in the morning, like after you shower in the morning,
Yeah.
and once or twice during the day. It's fantastic.
Huh, okay. And here we have dental chews. And more dental chews. And we're finding
Now
out.
I hear someone at the door, so I have to get up
Get up.
again.
It's good exercise, apparently. They tell me.
Come on, get the good girl.
There we go. This says Carlene on it.
Oh. Anyway,
Maybe
I was
these
going
will
to
help
say-
with a little Miss Stinky Breath. Wanda. Did she have stinky breath? I didn't know that. I sure do miss you, the staff and volunteers and the pups. Spring cannot come soon enough. Till then, Karen. My favorite shot of my favorite lighthouse. Oh, okay.
Which lighthouse is it?
It's a white one.
That's helpful. I must say, that's Portland light.
I knew you'd know.
You know what?
He
Because
knows
I-
absolutely
I-
worthless stuff like that.
No, I took that exact picture
Did you?
myself.
I'm sure
Not
everybody
this
has.
one, but yeah, I'm sure it's been done like a million times, but I have taken that. I had a little bit of snow on the rocks. I can show it to you after. I probably have it here.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Okay. You know, you're lucky. That's all I can say.
I am very lucky. Karen Paquette?
So you heard about the duck that bought the lipstick, right?
No.
Yeah, the duck said, "Oh yeah, just put it on my bill."
Oh.
That's for you, Bella.
He's paying me back. He's paying me back for arguing with him.
Okay, now since I've been interrupted like several times by Zeke drooling on my computer. Thank you, iHeart. This is wonderful stuff. Thank you.
For dry hair, hands that crack and split. Uh-oh. Don't tell her, but I'm going to open it. I'll just open it just a little bit.
It's really good stuff.
Oh.
I was going to get Bag Bomb.
I've
It's very good.
had Bag Bomb. I don't really have an awful lot of luck with Bag
Really?
Bomb. Bag Bomb's got more reputation than it has.
But this stuff, I found
stuff is good?
I just happened to look over and saw it, and it's fabulous.
Okay, I'm ready.
Look for what? I have to rub it in. Apparently, it smells really good because you have a captive audience here.
Get out of here, guys. No, they're telling me what's in these boxes.
Oh, is that what it is? Daily knows it's biscuits.
You know, I get up in the morning and I'm on to. I used to take aspirin stuff like Cedrin. I'm now taking. I don't know what the hell I'm taking. It's blue. Something else. And I take.
It's blue.
It's blue. I only take one a day. But at any rate, my joints were feeling better, and I was getting up, moving around, and then my fingers split. And I tell you, when you ain't got no thumbs,
Oh, I know.
oh,
I know. I have one right there. I've got one right there. and I've got
painful.
one right there.
Joints don't work, and it really gets kind of bad.
No joints, no fingers.
No
I can
joints,
go
no
back to
fin-
bed and just while the day
There
away.
you go. Yes. Where's Bud? Where's Bud? Bud used to be here on Thursdays too, didn't he?
Yeah, once in a while, yeah.
I don't think he went ski-mobiling again. I miss him because I have to open these things. You see, he used to open them for me.
Oh, you want me to open them?
No, I'll manage here.
That's probably why you have the splits on your fingers. Be careful.
No. There we go. Everybody out of the way.
The other bomb that I've tried that's good is udder cream.
Udder cream, yeah.
Is good.
Yes, Grace about it. See, she's the dairy.
Who, what?
Ask Grace about that udder cream stuff. I mean, she ran a dairy.
Oh, I know it. Well, that's why she knew about this stuff. Also, Neutrogena cream is also
I've done that.
really
Well,
good.
you know, Paula gave me some stuff from wherever she went. Aruba?
Uh-huh.
That is different.
Really?
That is
That
different.
must be coconut or...
I don't know what it is. It is different.
Vino oil, there's fish oil in it, I believe.
Oh my word. Oh my, I know what these are. These are good.
Ooh, ooh. Oh, it says pet. Oh, ooh. I saw
No, these
chewy
things.
in it.
I think these are the things they like.
Did I say thank you to the oil company for the bill?
Sure, you can do anything you want. Oh, look at these.
Zeke's having fun.
Yeah. Is this what you want? One of these things to play with? Oh, boys. It'd take me a while to open them, and it's really kind of bad when we don't have enough open at once.
Some rose doggies.
Just a minute, Bailey.
Zeke, are you
You tell me the
having
good
fun
time.
there or what?
Here we go, Bailey. I'm going to cut myself.
Don't cut yourself.
I'll try not to.
I think our stuff works on deep cuts, only just on little, you know.
No major surgery on this stuff, huh? This is not easy to open. Here, why don't you take one and open it too?
Oh, thank you.
Because, you know, all of a sudden we're going to need to have 4 at once open. And I'm having trouble getting one open. Here's a knife. I was just going to give it to Bailey.
Hey, back off.
And this little rotten thing underneath me here has to have one all to herself, even though she can barely carry it. Bailey, you get up in your bed? In your bed? You want to get in your bed?
Zeke, get your nose off my computer. Thank you. Good boy.
They like these, and these last a long time.
Boy. We'll play with that for a while.
There's another one.
Oh, goody.
Chaos will be along in just a minute.
Would you like a knife back?
Chaos, did you not come over and get yours?
There's your knife. Here, I'll bring it to her.
Breakfast in bed.
Oh, poor Wanda can't have one because it's as big as her.
Oh, yes, she can. She'll take it away from the others if you don't give her one.
Baby, what are you doing?
All right, baby. Wanda.
You go on.
You want to play with that? I don't know if you're going to pick it up.
What about, you think Ethel would want one, or can she have one?
Yeah.
Don't move, buddy, you're good.
Maybe we should.
Good
You
boy.
have your own. Go over there, lie down. This is Wanda. Wanda. Come here, Wanda. Wanda. Get up there. Come here, Wanda. Wanda, come. Come on. Get a girl. Get up in here. Come on. Come on. Get a good girl. Wanda, hey. Wanda. Hey. Wanda. Come here. Wanda, get up there. The door is done. What happened?
They've apparently found some other interesting types of cream. It's called butt cream and crack cream,
Oh, my word.
and apparently they're real.
Oh, my. Okay. All right. Wanda, I gave one to you.
Oh, this is someone suggested. Avis from Ohio suggested New Skin. Have you ever tried that?
New skin. Is that?
It's like it's almost like a little lacquer that you put on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've tried that, but you know, with mine, what it does is it actually kills the skin around it, and it peels, and it seriously, and
Yeah.
I never had good luck
I
with it.
got some. Wax, some glue. No, it's not super glue. It's just hot glue. On my finger the other day. Hair covered it up. Wanda, where is Wanda?
She's right there. Come here, babe. Come on, Wanda.
Wanda, come
Come on,
here.
girl. It's all right. Come on.
She thinks this is mine.
Come on, Wanda. It's
Come
okay.
here, Wanda.
Come on. Come on.
So you get out of here. That's not yours. That's not yours.
Come on.
Have one.
Come here.
Wanda, come.
Come here.
Come on, put Wanda up here.
Come here. don't know. She's very worried.
Okay, well, you can take these things off. Stop. Watch, it's very heavy in one end.
Now you do.
Don't let her do that. He's got two.
You have one, no, you have one right here. Right there. That's yours. That's a good girl.
That's good. She's not gonna look at me. I didn't take it from you.
Right there. See, right here. Good boy. There you go. That's a good boy. You drop it on the floor and then you don't want it? Get out of here.
Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh my word. This is that Nutrisystem stuff. They sent it to me by
I'll pass.
they sent it to me by mistake. Because I called them, this is a funny story. I called them up to say I didn't really need some again so quickly because I hadn't eaten what I had, and they said, well, why haven't you?
Maybe they've been watching and thought you
I
did.
know, no. I haven't been eating them on schedule because I've been eating other crap, and so they gave me hell for not doing it right. And they shipped me this stuff anyway. Now what do I do? I told them.
Bon appetit.
Right. Well, I had 2 breakfasts this morning to try and get rid of the other stuff. Some of it's not too bad. Some of it's not too
All right,
bad.
well, what the hell? Whoop, I owe the bear.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nutrisystem.
But it was really funny. Well, would you like to talk to one of our psychologists for you, because you're just not eating the right stuff? And I said, I really know, but when they've got 2 gallons of ice cream in front of me, I'm not going to eat. I'm not going to eat Elmer's glue all. So there, guys. I'm all supposed to be tracking it and losing it and things. And it really is, it's not bad food. Except sometimes. I mean, the
Well,
ravioli's not bad.
What's good and what's bad? Hey,
The ravioli is good.
ravioli's
It's
good.
good. It's not bad. It's, ravioli. And they give you 5 of them, which is fine. But I do notice that when I have something of theirs, I'm full for a while.
Well, I mean, I think it's just, I've never looked at the labels. I don't know what's in them. I don't know what they're made of. But I think they probably practice what a lot of other organizations do, and it's really portion control.
The portion
rather
control,
than-
right. Well, that's why they're in all these little bags.
Like you said, 5 raviolis. That's it. That's all you
That's all you
get
get.
for a meal, per serving.
And like, here's carrot cake. But if you eat 4 of them,
Let's see that.
they
It
don't.
doesn't look like the one we had the other day.
Well, no. And I don't think they give you calories on it. Do they give you calories on it?
It's sweet frosting. Have you ever heard
Yes,
of,
they do.
oh God, what's
It's 140 calories in this piece of carrot cake.
That's
That's mine.
kind of a lot,
It's
isn't
not mine. I mean, it's mine.
it? Here's what I look at. Carbohydrates, 25 grams. Fiber, 5 grams. Sugars, 11 grams. So the 5 grams of fiber negates about 5 grams of carbohydrates, so you're still 20 and 11 of sugar. That's not great. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great.
But it's a small piece. I mean, it's not a great big piece of carrot cake. It's a little piece of carrot cake, which is better than no carrot cake.
I think it's
At any rate, this has got to go be put in my room, which I really don't have room for it because I didn't eat the last bunch they sent me. But I'm working on it. I ate 2 breakfasts today.
Have you ever heard of Michael Pollan?
Yeah.
He's the guy that wrote that book, Carnivore's Dilemma.
I've heard the name.
I went and saw a lecture once. He says you shouldn't eat anything that has more than 5 ingredients in it. Or
Okay.
you shouldn't eat
Yep.
anything that your grandmother couldn't pronounce one of the ingredients.
Yep. Yeah, I agree with both of those things.
He was interesting. He was an interesting guy.
Which is, when I go into a supermarket, I go through the fresh produce, and swing by the meat counter. And most of the time, that's it. You know,
It's okay if I move this?
you could have. That's a
So here's what you do, you just walk around the yard carrying this and you burn off some calories.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Hi, Bill. Did you want a bone too?
She has one.
Where's your bone? Where's your bone? Go get your bone. Go get your bone. Go get your bone.
Her head hitches. For some reason, her head itches.
Okay?
Okay.
All right.
No, you get out of here. No, you're not having another one. No desserts. You only get one. One serving. Is he collecting your bone? I don't know what happened. Somebody took your bone? Maybe. Has he got two? Did he take two bones? He does. He's got two bones.
It's a pig.
Bailey doesn't have a bone.
Okay, Hugger Beagle wants to know the name of the hand cream that Grace likes, and they. I mean, we're doing advertising here, but what the hell, right?
No, I mean, if it's we're using it at work.
Yeah. It's called Working Hands.
Yeah.
O'Keefe's Working Hands. And Grace and someone else told me about it,
Bailey, get up in your bed.
and
Bailey.
I found it in a CVS, so they carry it, and it's very, very good. If you have the little cracks in the end of your fingers or really dry skin in the winter from washing a lot, it heals them up very quickly. Zeke, you have your own bone buster. Go get it. Go get your own bone. Leave Bailey alone. Here.
He's a bad dog. No,
That's not yours.
for Ethel.
That's Ethel's.
He wakes up and goes, you have a bone. You put it over on the other bed. You did. Don't you take hers
It's
either.
over there. Go find it. Come here, Zeke. Zeke, come here. Right here. Here it is. Right there. Look. What's that? That's your bone. There you go. Goof. Can lead a dog to a bone, but you can't make him.
That's true.
All right.
Is it foot up time?
Foot up.
Foot up
Feet,
time.
Foot, feet. Wait, let me hold the board up first.
Oh, okay. You can do that. Wanda, where's your cookie? Where's your bone? You can eat your bone. Yes, you gotta eat your bone, Wanda. This is good. She's very worried about me and the bone. When I removed the bone, I just was putting it so she could get a hold of it better, and I think she now thinks it's mine.
Want to have the bone. Be the bone.
It's a good bone.
What's the matter,
Good girl. She's a good girl.
Is it because the bone's almost as big as you are? Is that the bone?
You could hold it up to her nose so she gets the idea.
No, she get the idea.
Okay, now put it down and see whether she keeps going. She's going to sleep on the bone.
There you go. That's a good girl. There you
Good
go.
girl.
Good girl.
Good girl, Wanda. That's a good girl. Yes, that's a good girl.
Bones are those anyway?
Bones. Red acre bone. Red.
Your bones? Lay down there, Bill. Lay down. You okay, baby?
She's thinking.
I'm going to have some more academia popcorn.
While we see if we have any questions.
All right. All right. Is Yellow visiting?
He might be.
He is. He's down at the barn.
Yes, they go away at this time of year or something. I heard somebody made reference to the fact he was going to be here every weekend for the next 3 or I don't know, something strange.
He's not in the barn, he's in the laundry room.
Yeah. Well, the excitement of the day,
Oh,
go ahead, you eat the popcorn, and I'll talk about the excitement, is Megan is down there getting this guy neutered, and all of a sudden she thought, gee, Gromit is not related to Mariah. And he's not. Huh?
Zeke?
No. Gromit, the same litter.
Oh, Gromit, okay.
Gromit is not related to Mariah. So if we kept him entire and not neutered him tomorrow, as he's on the list here, we could breed him to Mariah and Opal.
It's like a turkey being pardoned for Thanksgiving. Little does he know.
Right. Any rate, so I have spent the afternoon drawing up pedigrees and seeing if it would work, and it really, it's doable. You want the next problem?
Go ahead.
He was born in August.
Right.
She's due to come in heat in August, and he'll be just a year old.
Is that old enough to produce sperm? No?
Sometimes. It's going to be one of those sometimes things again.
How old do the males typically need to be?
Year and a bit.
Okay.
The old wives' tale is when they start to lift their legs on trees and things, then they're ready.
Took my dog 2 years. Of course, he's been neutered, but.
Yes, some neutered ones never start.
And
But,
now we won't stop.
oh, I see, right.
So when he's got,
Well, you compare
is there
that.
anything we could do to speed this up? Like,
I don't know.
give him a razor so he'll start shaving or something?
I don't know. There's always that commercial from the Super Bowl.
Viagra?
The one where the car got bigger or whatever. It was a pretty. I kind of missed the middle of it.
I have
So
a great Viagra joke. I just don't know if I should tell it. It's
go ahead. I'll
actually-
cover up the microphone.
It's pretty. It's a men from Maine joke. These guys, right, full credit goes to them. This guy goes to the doctor and he, oh my God, doc, I got the worst sunburn I've ever had. And he goes, oh my goodness, look at that. That's awful. He goes, what can you got to give me something so make the pain go away? Oh, he goes, all right. He says, what I'm going to do is I'm going to prescribe some Viagra for you. The guy says, Viagra, how's that going to help me? He goes, well, it won't help the sunburn, but it'll keep the sheets off your legs at night.
Oh my word. Okay. For less than 4 hours. Right. Go ahead.
All right. Can we get an update on the Brazil nut sleeping experiment?
I gave up on it.
Apparently it didn't work. Okay.
Well, it certainly wasn't I found the brandy far more enjoyable.
That's it?
That's all. That's all I got.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right, that's it.
Good girl. Good girl. She's licking the bone now.
Beehives from Pennsylvania thinks that Bailey looks like Yoda with the back of her head on the camera when she was sitting up.
Oh.
How is Chaos?
How is Chaos? Chaos is going to have surgery on Monday. And Earlene and Paul said they cannot come and help because they're supposed to have 18 inches of snow. Which, I suppose George lives there. So he'll get there. Huh?
Would they postpone it a couple of days?
Well, he operates on Monday. And he told me to be there on Monday, so I will be there. Somehow I'll get out and get going.
Well, this is supposed to be a prolonged storm. So there may not be a lot of snow hopefully by Monday morning. Maybe you can just go early and
Right.
we get it over with.
Well, the problem is that getting the vet techs there.
Yeah.
I mean, I've operated with George alone, and for him to tell me which button to push, and this is whistling and that's whistling, and squeeze that bulb, and make more oxygen go in, and, you know, et cetera. And it gets very confusing because I don't know what I'm doing. No, the red button, no, the green button, you know. That kind of thing.
I would do it. I won't be able to get there.
Well, I'm hoping maybe Megan stays overnight or maybe stays over at Colleen's, who's only 3 miles down the road.
Yeah, but isn't Colleen going away?
I don't know. Oh, look. She bit him. She bit him. Good for her.
Good girl, Wanda.
That a good girl, Wanda. Good girl.
How was Ethel?
Ethel's a sick dog. She is a sick dog. We did not get, I thought we'd get the reports all today, but some of those things are cultures and things that take 3 days. So we're not going to get the report for another couple days. She's sick. She's sick, and you just don't want her running around. You know, there's liver involvement, and there's all sorts of things that are not good.
Really? Ooh.
Platelet count, way down. That's a clotting time is bad.
So, could you get out of there? I have biscuits in my pocket.
It's so nice when all the dogs are healthy. But I'll tell you, when one of them gets sick, I just,
I know. Debbie was telling me that she had read, I haven't read Daily Doggy yesterday or today yet. Sorry. I'm sorry. I've been really busy. You said something about it being a tick-borne disease?
well, that's what I'm afraid of, Ehrlichia.
Really?
We've lost 3 dogs to Ehrlichia.
Good. Is that related to Lyme's, or is it a type of Lyme?
It's I don't know, it's bad. Same kind of tick, I think. I don't know. I don't know that it's related, but I do know that this IDEX snap test that they have is for both Lyme and Ehrlichia.
Really?
So it seems to be tick-borne something or other. I don't know.
She's such a beautiful dog.
But hey, the sound is
It's running very slow.
the sound is running very slow.
It is. The whole thing is running very slow. Look, I'm just holding up the sign over here. That was about 5 minutes ago.
Well, how are they going to know what we're laughing at then?
We'll figure it out.
Good girl.
Karen said to say, thank you for the great balance tips. I'm holding on to back pockets and I'm walking like a penguin on the ice.
That's right. Which Karen is this? Do we know?
Karen R.
I don't know. Back pockets are much better. You stand up straighter. If you fall down, you pull down somebody's pants, but that can be fun too.
Hey, it's a twofer.
Here we go. Here she comes.
It's Grace.
Everybody bark. Everybody bark. You've never seen it before in your life.
Chaos, knock it off. It's Grace.
Chaos. He shouldn't be jumping around either. We're going to end up with a great big tennis balls again.
Behice from Pennsylvania says, someday Gromit's grandchildren will say, you guys came this close to not being there. Oh, we got lots more. See if I can catch up here. They're liking Gromit as a potential.
Yeah, well, I'm glad they are.
He's a stocky-
On paper, he's marvelous.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with it. I'll have to go and really I don't see anything wrong with any of those puppies. I need a drink of water, so maybe you can talk to the microphone while I go get a drink of water.
Okay.
Oh, you can help? That'd be wonderful.
We were talking about working hands before, Grace. Someone sent you one, and Carlene was using it. But
It didn't have your name on it.
someone says they bought it at Walmart and Ace Hardware, and it's $8. I bought it at CVS, and it was I think 6 and change.
I'm not sure, but I think I remember paying
If
6 and
it's
change.
worse, I don't care whether it's $20.
It could have been 8, I don't remember, but it does work, it's really good stuff.
Well, I think that Grace may have them working his hands on the property. Have you got cracks in them?
Oh, yeah.
Well, being the dairy farmer, what do you think of
Bag bombs?
bag bomb?
It's smellier.
It's smellier.
It's smellier.
I
like
almost bought the bag bomb because I couldn't find this.
Yeah.
And I picked it was on the bottom shelf, and I picked it up, excuse me, and I was looking at it, and I held it up like this to look at it, and I looked over like this, and there was the working hands. It was like right there, and I went, oh, good.
Well, what about Burt's Bees? That
Burt's
kind of-
Bees is good stuff, too. Their chapstick, I think Debbie buys, is the best I've ever used, and that's great stuff.
Huh.
I really like it. It's good stuff.
No.
But
No.
this is like miraculous, really, for healing these cracks.
No, there's
I'll
nothing.
sit here and let you know in a few minutes.
Yeah, it should be done in about 5 minutes.
Leave it alone.
You have to turn them over, though, every once in a while, like that.
Sit down, dog.
Yes, Bailey got one of the bones. I gave her one. Long time ago.
He collects bones. He collects bones. We got these fancy bones.
Oh.
And that one is for Ethel instead. Who's on tonight?
Donna.
Who?
Donna.
Donna.
Donna should be on.
I didn't see any comments about my joke. I thought it was a good one.
Maybe there were comments that got.
We need an ice.
That could be.
chipping song.
That could be.
We need an ice chipping song.
No, I mean the one about the duck with the lipstick.
Oh, the duck with the lipstick. Is everything icing outside now?
There's some icing on it, yeah.
Did you ever hear that story about the duck? The duck went in to buy some lipstick and said to the pharmacist, "Oh, just put it on my bill." Okay.
He likes that joke. I think I'll take the microphone away from it. I'm hoping that at Explore, they start a whole bunch of discussions on the topic of microphones. Because the other day, when I did that interview with Charlie and Penn, it was very confusing because they eventually ended up using the cell phone on speakerphone. And I wasn't sure about that, so I put the microphone between my knees. So that by the time you had the delay of the microphone from the knees and this one current, it really was extremely confusing. But Charlie pulled it off, and he covered a lot of gaffes or whatever they are.
Were they were probably able to sync the sound somehow?
Oh, no, they were just, Charlie pointed out that they didn't know what they were doing either. So,
They're winging
It worked out, though.
they're winging it.
Oh, Scooter Karen sent you the cream. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Karen. All right. Interesting that B. Heist says, interesting that Zeke tries to jump up on Grace and not anyone else there. No, he jumped on everyone here.
He didn't jump on me.
Oh, Scooter Karen said she got it at AC War with a 40% off coupon. Wow, cool.
When you get a 40% off coupon on something that costs, what, $4?
Well, H said $8.
$8, 40% of $8, what's $33?
Yeah, about that.
By the time you cut that coupon out and manage to keep track of where it is in your wallet and things, you're working it out about a penny an hour. You know,
Hey, you still save money.
that's true.
Ah, good. Thank you, Crowy. Someone loved my joke.
Oh, good. It must be another odd duck in the family.
Good one. Good one, Lou. on how Simon's leg is. It's been a long time.
He's still limping.
Yeah.
He's still limping.
Has he been to the bed or?
No, he doesn't limp that much.
Yeah.
Because they're going to go down there and say, yeah, he's limping. Well, now what do we do? You know, it's one of those things where you wait for it to get better or worse. I suggested that we put him on painkiller for 3 or 4 days and see whether we can make him forget to limp. I mean, he could be stuck in limp, you know?
It's cashed in.
Huh?
It's like in a computer, there's a memory that's called cache that kind of
Yes.
holds
Yeah, I got to clean the cache.
cashed in.
Yeah.
Joe Cass wants to know if you've ever heard of Cornhuskers lotion.
Oh, yeah, we got some of that. We got it around. It's on the,
Yeah.
it's around.
Is it, probably a stupid question, but is it made of corn starch or?
No, it's Cornhuskers lotion.
Well,
That's a person.
That's a person, a corn husker.
Well,
Take the kernels off, so you get blisters.
Well, I understand that, but.
It's probably made of some gas or another.
Propane.
Propane.
It's made of propane. Just don't clap your hands after you use it.
Yeah.
Oh, my word.
Grace looks tired, not surprising. Somebody make her a nice cup of something warm. Zeke, go take care of that, would you?
Yeah, really.
Oh, both my jokes were good. Thank you. Let's see.
Look at Wanda turned around with that bone. The damn thing's half the size of her.
She's enjoying
You didn't turn it.
Girl.
You didn't turn it around for her, did you?
No, she didn't.
She moved it. Wow.
She's probably trying to keep it away from me.
Yeah, she can kill rats. She can move that bone around.
No, Gromit did not have fun with someone today. It was just
Conversation on paper.
on paper.
On paper, we have identified the fact that he might be good at it.
Blue
I-
Penguin says if you would search working hands, it pops up, and they have a direct buy website that is $6.30. That's pretty good.
All right.
La Viola made in Denver. I never heard of that one.
Okay, so here we have.
No,
Oh,
go ahead.
you can have eat popcorn for a minute.
Okay.
This is Gromit and Mariah on paper. Gromit is by Walter and out of Merlot. Merlot is Bobby and Lily.
She just dropped the bone underneath.
And Lily is Thumper and Tina. That's that whole bloodline there. Mariah is Bentley and Noel. Bentley is Bumpy and Olive. And then after that you get into Thumper and Bobby. So that's 4 generations out. Noel is Thumper and Luna. And Luna is Deagle and Tracy. So you got some really basic lines here. You got Walter, you got Bobby, you have Deagle.
Does Tracy know about this?
What?
Okay, never mind, go ahead.
Did I miss the joke?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
it's okay.
All right, whatever. So, at any rate, that's a pretty unique stuff there. The other one that's will you stop it? What are you doing? Walking off with my paperwork.
Knucklehead.
Opal is also a possibility. She's Bumpy and Olive. And so Bumpy is Thumper and Lindsay, and Olive is Bobby and Luna. So she's not bad either. So there's 2 females that I just totally kind of forgot about.
So Mariah and Opal?
Mariah and Opal, but there's the rest of this crew isn't too bad either. There's Gussie. She's a possibility.
She's a good.
And then there's this dog that Tracy kept one of those puppies, which is the blue puppy. Who's blue? The blue dog? The one we thought was blue, we called her Blue. Lola?
Lola.
Lola. Okay, so Tracy too, that's her name, Tracy. She kept one of that litter. So that one is by Jasper and Cookies. And Jasper is Thumper and Luna. So, you know, there are a couple more possibilities because of if he could just lift his leg, we could keep him busy.
I'll work on it Saturday.
Well, you know, you watch Thumper, and he doesn't miss anything that he could at least squirt on, just a little dribble, you know. And if he has time and you're really not watching, he sees how far up the tree he can get it.
Well, it's like Bentley, too.
Yeah.
I mean, that dog could
Yep.
pee over a fence. Have you had any dogs that had Ehrlichia that were cured?
I think so.
What do they, is it an antibiotic or
Doxycycline.
doxycycline? Is it the same?
You know, you get into things like transfusions.
Yeah, for clotting,
Huh?
for clotting factor.
Yep.
Mm,
So Bentley, it's his daughter, would drain him into her.
yeah, that's true. Mm.
I thought of that.
You can apparently transfuse a dog once without a problem because they don't blood type them and all. But you can't the second time. Does that make sense to you? There you are. Medical opinion.
Puppy Love says it's a good thing for Gromit that there was a blip between him and the snip.
That's a good one.
Would Kiara be okay with any of the males? And is
Oh, Kiara's a-
is it possible that Gromit and Kiara could be?
Oh, Kiara's fine with anybody. All of them.
She's not related to anyone here.
Yeah.
But she's, what is she now, 5 months?
She's nowhere near ready. Whatever,
No, I know, I'm just-
whatever she is.
So we've-
And I think that you know who has fallen madly in love with her and wants her is Joyce. So I think we're going to let her go live with Joyce. Are you listening to
I
me?
am.
Are you listening to me?
I'm reading an interesting comment, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said it already.
Oh, okay. Someone says,
Missed it.
what?
You missed it.
What? Who's on first? Yeah.
Oh my heavens!
What's on second? I don't know who's on third.
That's a fat dog. That's a fat dog.
She's a little pudgy. Someone asked if Ethel should not have a bone because of chance of her gums bleeding.
Yeah. Well, you can lick out the.
You're carrying around too many of these things.
She might just lick out the
Yeah, she can lick out the inside.
inside.
Somebody's going to be watching her all night anyway, so.
Oh,
He's
no.
bad.
Courtney says, "Hi, Carlene. I took Lulu to get her teeth cleaned today, and the place told me she was too big to fit in the area where they perform the cleanings. Can you believe that?"
No, they were just scared to try. Get yourself a screwdriver and go at it. I tell you.
Oh.
No, it's fine. You just need a flat pick of some kind. If you can get a dental instrument, get it. There's no great science to the whole thing. And that's how they used to do it before they got this fancy $1 million tooth picker or whatever they have, these veterinarians. But really, they used to use and you just get your pick up under the gum a little bit and give it a yank and the whole thing comes off. It really is, it's not too scientific. I can't believe they couldn't fit in the. What do they put him in, a vice?
I know.
I have had trouble getting a dog on an X-ray table, but that's a whole nother problem.
Oh, boy. Could someone with a dump truck help dump some of your snow piles in the flat field.
No. No, not really. Not really. It's tough to get it over the fence, too. I mean,
Yeah. I was reading heard on the radio today too that they're now trying to figure out how to get rid of all the snow in the cities, and they've been dumping it into these huge yards. They have these enormous machines that they can melt.
oh, yeah.
I don't know how many tons of snow, per hour.
It's just a great big metal truck with a fire underneath it.
Yeah,
That's all it
basically.
is. That's not great. Any great science there either.
Yeah, but they were now considering whether or not they can dump excess snow into the rivers, and that.
It seems to be fine. I don't know why that's bad.
I mean, it's going to end up there anyway.
It is.
In the sewage system.
So why not get it in there quick before it runs through the oily mess of the sewers?
Yeah, yeah.
The storm drains. Oh, there's a storm drain story.
Oh, go ahead.
We had a gas station situation down in New Rochelle, New York, owned by Getty, and used to be. I mean, it's been a gas station since 1917, and for years they just used to dump all the oil into the storm drain out on the street. And then they passed all these laws about how that was tremendously illegal and you couldn't do that at all, and you had to hire this company to do that. And so Getty did. They hired this company to come and pick up their used oil and things. It turned out that guy wore it out onto the street and dumped it in the storm drain. Anyway, so much for the police situation. And
You do it as a solid or a liquid?
yeah, whatever.
Interesting.
There were a lot of. It was right across from a college, and they used to hire a lot of college kids. And this is back when the numbers on the machine went around. When you pumped your gas, and there was one guy that had a bunch of stickers the same, and he upped everybody's price $1. And then when he left, he pulled all his little stickers off and went back to college. He got $1 extra out of everybody.
Speaking of gas, it's going up 10 cents since 2 days ago.
I know, but it dropped to $1.90. It dropped about $3, didn't it?
Yeah. I remember hearing or reading at one point where, and this was a couple of years ago, so it could be a little higher by now, but based on the rate of inflation over the years, they said the actual price of gasoline normally right now should be about $2.25. And so I've always figured, well, if it's around there, we're doing fine. But now they're talking about it going way back up again, so.
Well, see, I think it should go way up because it will encourage the the car companies to build cars that will get further on less. And people will
Fuel
take.
cells,
Huh?
fuel cells, all the way.
Yeah.
It's the future.
That and mass transportation. I mean, the rest of the world is so far ahead of us on that topic. Go take a train in Germany.
I know, really.
Wow.
I mean, I haven't, but I know.
Oh, they book them on 30-second intervals.
Really?
It'd be 1:32 and 30 seconds. And it's there. And they're clean and safe, and one of the little kids ride them by themselves.
I assume this is Courtney again. Is nice, Carlene. Maybe my Los Angeles problem is that I expected to hire someone to do it for me.
Pull up her gum. Practice on those back teeth. It comes off easy back there.
I don't know if this is, someone is asking about diatomate, JJM from North Carolina. Have you ever heard of diatomaceous earth? Yes.
Yep.
Might be a safe option to treat pH in the fields for ticks. I don't think it would.
Treat the field? We
Yeah,
got 12 acres, guys.
Yeah, I know, and ticks don't all live in the grass. I mean,
No.
They're on branches.
I think we got the best deal. We live in the woods. There's ticks.
Yeah.
Ipswich is full of ticks.
Yeah, everywhere is.
Everywhere around here. Everywhere around here. We got the best thing going with those silly guinea hens.
Yeah.
They live on ticks.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Borrow a couple?
Yeah, no, they live on ticks. But of course, not this time of year. But, this probably happened in December because we had that thaw. And we did pick up ticks at that point.
We did, because I know our dog brought ticks in at that point.
Yeah, so I
It
think,
doesn't take much.
No.
It's up and they're right out.
yep,
I saw a show on Nova one night about they were having all these moose in an area of Alaska that were dying, and I should ask my friend. I have a friend who's a retired wildlife biologist up there. Should ask her about it. But all these moose were dying, and they were trying to figure out what was going on, and they tracked them and they photographed them and everything. And what it was this massive infestation of ticks. And they showed these poor moose, I mean, completely covered with ticks. And they just bled them dry and they would just drop dead. It was awful. It was awful. So they were trying to figure out ways to control.
guinea hens.
Yeah, guinea.
Guinea hens.
There you go.
Don't spread poison, just put out guinea hens. And make a racket at the same time. I'm going to get some more guinea hens. I think they're kind of funny.
Sure are loud. Diatomaceous earth is great around the foundation for a house because it keeps any insects you don't want in the house out, but and it's safe.
No, wait a minute. In this house, they come in on people's clothes and they shed them.
I know. I'm
You
just saying, in general, not necessarily.
This is not an
here.
apartment.
Yeah, not here, but even then, I mean, it gets covered up with dust and everything
Yeah.
eventually, and it's
I've played with that stuff, with putting ticks and fleas in a plastic bag with that diatomaceous earth or whatever it is, and it kills them slightly faster than by themselves, in a plastic bag.
Diatomaceous earth is diatoms, and it's very microscopic organisms that are very sharp, and when the insects crawl through it, it cuts through the exoskeleton. And
Right.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You used a word in there I didn't. It's a mineral. I mean, it's earth.
Diatomaceous?
Yeah.
It's diatoms.
Those are worm type things?
No, they're like from the ocean.
Wait a minute
I'm gonna
now.
look it up. I'm gonna look it up.
Diet. So this is not just plain earth. You're talking about it being a thing,
Organism.
an organism.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I'm
I
gonna look it up.
don't want to think so,
I'm gonna look it up.
because they're talking about putting it in my cereal or whatever.
No, you don't want to eat diatomaceous earth.
Oh no, you do. There is food quality.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's what we've got is food quality. That's what I mean. So there's something wrong with this topic here. Somebody look it up quick.
I'm looking it up right now.
It's earth. It's like a sand. It's a very sharp sand.
But it's the organisms that come on. What is diatomaceous earth? Diatomaceous earth is made from the fossilized remains of tiny aquatic organisms called diatoms. Score.
Wait, but they're not alive. If the fossil remains,
Right, but it's still the
but it's not
remains of the
alive.
organism. No,
It
it's not-
remains
no,
though.
it's not alive.
Oh well, this is what I was objecting to.
Their skeletons are made of
Skeleton.
a natural substance called silica. Over a long period of
Yeah.
time, diatoms accumulated in the sediment of rivers, streams, lakes, and oceans.
Sure, I'll go along with that.
So they are fossilized remains of diatoms.
Okay, that's fine. As long as they're
That's
not
the word of the
crawling.
day, diatom.
As long as they're not crawling around in my cereal, I got a problem with that.
No, that would be mealworms.
Okay.
Like you and your guinea hens. Someone wants to know who Joyce is. Joyce?
Joyce is around here.
Yeah, she lives in.
She's here Saturday.
And she comes on Saturday mornings, and
She comes on Saturday mornings. She's a very bright lady, and she goes into Boston, and when she does, she goes up and down 95, which is 2 miles from us, and she's very inclined to drop in you know, and help out and wander out and
Sometimes goes to Dunkin' Donuts and picks up.
donuts
and
and
It's wonderful.
right.
Thank you, Joyce.
Her husband's very nice,
Yeah, he's a great guy. He is a really nice guy.
but it would mean also that she would be coming and going and things, and that would be fine. And she likes her.
Yes, Zeke was snipped, and he is very perky. Okay. Okay, someone asking about the lab work on Ethel, but other people are answering it. Nidra E. from East Tennessee says, guinea hens are as dumb as cows. And they're as noisy as...
They're
As a,
They're noisy.
oh, my God.
They're very worried about where the rest of them are. They try and talk to each other constantly. I didn't think cows were all that dumb. My horses are dumb. Cows, you know, if you had a whole herd of cows and you bring them in and they all get in their same stall, you know, their correct stall. You bring in a whole bunch of horses, they all try and get in the same stall. And they'll kick and fight and carry on and hurt themselves. I know. I've seen them do this.
Someone wanted to know, D from Florida, if you've tried Aquifer Advanced Therapy healing ointment on your cracked fingers. It's wonderful. Someone answered it's basically Vaseline. Aquifer is very good stuff, but it's very expensive. And they actually use that like for people that have radiation treatments. If they have burns on the skin, they use Aquifer too.
Nobody's used it on me.
It's good stuff, but it's expensive, and this stuff is
I will try it, believe me.
very good.
I have this permanent itch thing, which is terrible.
And Nidra says, food-grade diatomaceous earth is used on dogs for ticks and fleas. There you go.
You put it in the dog. I think you put it in the dog for worms. You put it on the dog for ticks and fleas.
Oh, really?
I think so. Because if you
I've
put it,
never heard of that before.
if you put it in the dog, and the flick of the teeth, the outside, and you gotta not in the right place. But I think it does do things with worms.
All right, poor fat guinea hen is in tick heaven. Don't know what that
Yes, they are in Ipswich. They're in tick heaven.
Yeah, they are, exactly. Someone noticed that Zeke just stole Wanda's bone. Diatomaceous earth is also used in swimming pool filters to clean the pool water, correct?
Mm-hmm. But there is a food quality.
It will kill scorpions and deer termites as well.
Oh,
We
good.
don't have any scorpions around here, but we'll keep that in mind.
How did we get into this?
I don't- Ants and spiders also. Carlene, I have cows and promise you they are dumb. And then and she says they're very social but not smart.
Well, you know, they may not be very smart, but they're not as stupid as a horse. Donkeys are smart. And I'll go along with that one.
All right, last question because I'm getting hungry.
Oh, okay.
Is Riot staying on the farm now that Boo has a new home?
Well, she's here today.
Yeah. She's keeping Wanda company.
Yep.
Keeping
And
Wanda
Grace.
in line. I mean, not Wanda, pardon. She's keeping Kiara company and keeping her in line.
Yeah.
We were down there cleaning the ice this afternoon. Kiara jumped up on Riot's back, and she was just, trying to look at me. And Riot was just standing there, and all of a sudden she went whack with her head and just gave her a whack. And I could hear it, and she just got down, and that was it. She didn't go back up on her again. Oh, my gosh. Okay, couple of last comments here. I don't know if the food grade is fed to dogs or if it's used topically, but people who use it specify food grade. Dr. Eva, you put it both in their food and dust them with it, but only using a face mask and outdoors. I walk around when I dust the cat so he doesn't breathe it in. It works. Put it on the rug and furniture too, and then vacuum after a couple of hours if necessary. The fine powder absorbs lipids from the waxy outer layer of insect exoskeletons, causing them to dehydrate. Exactly. Yep. Okay. Hello?
Time for
Okay.
dinner.
Time for dinner.
Time for dinner.
I'm not too sure what dinner is.
I brought some pizza.
You bought pizza. I think Tracy cooked. Tracy's been trying to cook the stuff that's trying to unload the freezers.
Well, let's go check the fridge.
She had some steak to
Good evening.
Good evening. It's